Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lyra and Lily with Angela. I hope you're having a great morning or whenever you listen to this. I went down to the river last night, and I really got to enjoy the sunshine. And I ran into one of my friends, and he just finished making a business plan, and he was telling me about it, and he really helped put it into perspective for me, just through his experience, just understanding some of my own blocks. And so there's this girl there that since last summer, I swear it's just been high school all over again, and every time she sees me she just has to make a comment. And I was wearing shorts last night, and she does this thing where she'll indirectly say it. She'll be like, oh my god, someone should go fucking put on pants. And I just I told my friend's friend, and I just looked in their direction, and I put my hands in my hair, and I just said, as she was walking away, I just quietly said, I really want to be a bitch right now, but it's not worth it. It's really not. But now, every time I think about it, I just, it makes me angry that I stayed quiet, but, at the same time, I know that, it wouldn't have gone over well. We would have created more drama, and then she would have, had more of an excuse to come be that way towards me, and it's just really freaking confusing and conflicting, because it's I've told you, and my rule with people is if we don't get along, or for whatever reason, you stay away from me, I'll stay away from you, you have your own life, I'll have my own life, that's it, but it's just, I'm trying not to be mean, but it's literally dealing with a child. Just leave me alone. This is a big enough city that I don't see you all the time. What do you get out of it? Just because you're projecting your shit onto me? Fuck that, dude. I'm kind of grateful to her in an aspect, because she completely, shook up my whole entire world since last summer, right? So it's she created chaos, and, I was kind of able to see who's who in my friend group and stuff, and that's what I mean. I appreciate people's role in my life, but once the role is complete and you're just continuing to be that way, especially when it's I have this thing with a couple people who who've basically screwed me over. When I got my second concussion, the two people kind of my goddad, and then he's kind of I just call him dad because there's more morals with that, and basically the next day they were partying with the girl who gave me the concussion, and I didn't talk to them for a bit, and then I ran into them yesterday or the day before, and I hung out with them for a bit, and I had a nice time. I really enjoy my godmother, and she's a really beautiful woman, and she's given me opportunities of figuring out my own femininity, and just giving me opportunities to hold a baby, she's very beautiful inside and out. And But the one, not her partner, but the other one, he's who I call Dad. And basically, he was doing this thing where he was basically bypassing his behavior and saying, you know, the old, like, you know, like, it broke my heart that you weren't my friend, and all this stuff, trying to make me feel guilty. And I just kept reinstating, like, in different ways. Like, most people don't realize, like, I have a very low pressure point, I guess you could say. Well, it depends on if there's a bunch of stuff building up, but, you know, like, if you disrespect me once, like, just say something simple, like, not, like, you know, I'll keep a mental note of it. Like, that's my thing. It's, like, you know, because I just, like, I get people have bad days, you know, but, my thing is, when it really comes to, like, you disrespecting me, you know, I am gonna cut you off, and it's so I can go do my own healing. And then it gives people time, you know, and if we're brought back together, you know, by coincidence, not coincidence, but you know what I mean, fate, then I will reevaluate, and I did, and, that's what I do, is, like, I understand when it's time to go, when it's time to, you know, I get pulled out of the house, is what I called. All of a sudden, I'll just have this feeling like I gotta go, and I go, and, but yeah, I just, it's so hard, like, you know, it's very frustrating, because, well, no, not really, it kind of is, like, I guess I just need to talk about it, and, so my thing is, because I'm a very nurturing person, as a friend, like, with my average worker, like, I'll get really excited, you know, some days, it depends on how I'm feeling, too, and, basically, what's it called, I've had people that they can tell if they're on the in or out with me, because if you're on the outs with me and I walk past you, and you've either chosen a side over someone who's severely disrespected me, or created chaos, then I will honestly look right through you. I will just keep walking. I'm really good at it. You know, that's my thing. It's like, I have a lot to give. Like, a lot. Like, so much that, like, it's really frustrating me that I don't really have anybody to give it to. But I really learned, especially, I think, in these last few months and last year, is that I'm not just gonna give to people who don't have the ability to give back. Because, you know, like, I'm fucking too tired, man. You know, like, I've given so much away and barely gotten any back. Like, it's not even coming from, like, a ego standpoint anymore. It's coming from, like, an actual, like, yeah, you know, like, I disrespected myself. You know, like, I didn't actually believe that, you know, I deserved to have shit given back. I thought that I just had this, like, unlimited amount of love and energy, and hey, I do, but if you don't get any back, like, it's just, you don't got any more for yourself, let alone anybody else, you know, and then it just becomes a vicious cycle, you know, of looking for people to exchange that with, you know, like, you can't feel comfortable being on your own. Because for me, like, that was, like, the hardest part about being alone in the beginning. Is I was so lonely because I was empty. I'd given so much of myself away. I was empty. And, I'm not gonna do that again. You know, like, I really, as I've quote unquote refilled. I have not eaten yet. I just woke up. But yeah. Sorry, I just got a little hypnotized for a second about my yarn. It's a very pretty color. Well, everybody, I think I'm gonna let you go. I think the yawns are a sign, and I love you very much. It's 9:33 a.m. on April 13th, Tuesday, 2021. Next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday is my birthday. Wait, today's Tuesday. I got just under 2 weeks, being 23, left. I hope you all have such a beautiful day, and enjoy the sunshine if there's any sunshine. Enjoy the rain if there's rain. Enjoy the snow. Whatever is there, and maybe it's a mix of all in between. I don't know. But have a very beautiful day. Bye.